Hello, this is Wes, and I'm going to run down how to sign up if you are a teenager or an adult. So I'm going to try to go through this as fast as possible. So this is our main page right here. So if you are an adult or just an individual with a permit or a license and you need extra drives or practice drives, you can go to the immediate openings. You can see there's a link here and a link here. Okay, and that's if you have a permit or license. If there's no immediate openings or none that will work for you, just go to practice drive info. Okay, this section is for adults who have a permit and for minors who have taken driver education and have a permit. So if that's you, continue to driving options and scheduling information. So these are all the options right here. All right. So once you look through the options and you see what you like, continue to scheduling information. Okay. Overview of the steps to get a permit. So you should already have a permit, but if you don't, then go to the DMV as soon as possible. Follow the scheduling steps below. The next step is paying for the drives. We will email a PayPal invoice that you can pay with any credit card, debit card, or PayPal account. How to schedule. Write down or note any important events for the next 3 to 4 weeks. You can text us, I am an adult with a permit and need to schedule practice drives. Okay. If you do that, I'll probably just send you this link. So if you just text us, text me, I am an adult with a permit and need to schedule practice drives, chances are I'm just going to send you this link, to be honest. I don't like spending a lot of time texting back and forth. Will this day work? No, it won't. Will this time work? No, it won't. Back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, back and forth. So the scheduling preference form is to really assist me and really cut down on my extra time. Spending 20 to 30 minutes going back and forth with text to schedule is just really just too much time for me. So chances are I'll probably just send this link anyways, but here's the link. You click on it and then you will fill it out. And when you go to this driving schedule preference form, and by the way, if your student is a minor and needs to take the regular driver's ed course to get the permit, so if your student is 15 or 16 or whatever age and doesn't have a permit yet and wants to take the normal course, you will also fill this form out. So for those of you who, again, your son or daughter or grandchild is doing the regular driver's ed course, this is the same schedule form that you'll fill out. Okay? And make sure you take your time with it. Okay? Who are you? Please read them carefully. I am the parent of a teen who wants to start the IOTA online course before scheduling drives. Okay? And so go down and what option to choose based upon your situation. If you're 15, 16 and have not taken driver education, you will choose scheduling 10 drives because the minimum is 10 drives. Now, if you are a returning, if you are a returning customer and in the past you only did 7 drives, I will honor that and we can just do 7 drives. But if you are a new customer, then we will do 10 drives. So make sure you read over all that, because it does say important, and then we'll choose all the times that will work for you. And if you go all the way down, see, this is each day of the week. We don't drive on Sundays. You can see what days and times you would really like to have, what days and times would absolutely not work, and other information or what you'd like from UltraSafe. And this is where you can get really specific with us. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the web page. So if you are a parent of a minor, 15, 16, or even 17, that wants to, take driver's ed, traditional driver's ed to get the permit, that's what I'm going to talk about now. So let's go to home. Okay, so read over, especially this, And if our program looks good to you, then you can say, you can click on how to sign up. Boom, right there. And it's pretty simple. Click here for students 14 and a half to 16 who have their permit. Again, this is just simply practice drives, which we already went through. The chances are you're 15 and 16. And keep in mind, we do not teach 14 and a half year olds. You have to be 15 minimum to do the course, because the course is very comprehensive and it is challenging. And to be flat out honest, we don't believe 14 and a half year olds should be driving in the first place. It's just, driving is challenging these days and it is dangerous. And the older you are, the safer you'll be, the better you'll do, especially in our program. So if you can't wait and you want your kid to, drive around at 14 and a half with you as the supervisor, then and get their license when they're 15, I wish you the best and hope things will work out. But for many parents, that extra 6 months is a game changer when it comes to safety. So the older your student is, the safer they'll be. The more their brain has developed, the more they can appreciate driving and understand the responsibilities of it. Okay, so we'll click here. Before proceeding, read over this. Make sure you got it all. Okay. Continue. Scheduling page. Overview of the entire scheduling process. Okay. So, stop. Do not proceed if you have not gone to the DMV. So, if you haven't gone to the DMV, go do it. Then remember, when the DMV asks you what driving school to go with, if you're not sure, you're going to choose UltraSafe. If you're not sure, you're going to choose UltraSafe. Just give them your school district's name, the name of your school district, like West Ada or Boise School District. It doesn't really matter where the permit is sent, because permits are always forwarded back and forth between the driving schools. So it's really not a big deal where the permit gets mailed, just as long as you don't want to go to the DMV and go through the whole process and not get the permit simply because you don't know where to mail it. Just get it mailed, and just make a note of where it's mailed to. Okay, that's also important, is to remember where was it actually mailed. Okay, so after you go into the DMV, there are 2 options. Read over those options. Okay, how to schedule the drives and pay. Please review drive lengths, location, and days of the week. Okay, below, which is all right here. So you go down and you can review that. The drive locations. Okay. Pro tip: before starting the driving schedule preference form, write down days and times your student cannot drive. Okay. Click on the driving schedule preference form below. And I'm going to take this out. Looks like this is an old calendar, old days and times that are not available. Okay. So I'm going to take that out. That probably won't be there. But there's your driving schedule preference form, which you saw earlier. And we will create here, let me just go to it. We will create a driving schedule based upon your preferences, and we'll kind of fine tune it, make sure it's good to go. Then we'll send the PayPal invoice for you to pay for the drives, but we have to schedule the drives first. Now, if you go back to the options, I want to talk about this just a little bit. Let me go up here. You have options of start the online course before signing up for the driving portion. Okay. And that is $50, and basically your student can work on the online classroom course and get it done. Even if you don't choose UltraSafe, most schools will honor the online course. So if you if you're hesitant to take it because you're not sure, most driving schools will honor it because it is approved by the state of Idaho. Option B, schedule the drives now and then start the online course soon after that. So basically, you will already be scheduled. Okay, so option B is good choice if you definitely want to use UltraSafe and have a fairly open schedule to complete the driving portion. And again, you have a fairly open driving schedule in the next 4 to 5 weeks. But if you're not sure about the driving schedule, the upcoming, and you just want to work on the online and get it done, okay. Now, when you are working on the online, if you're choosing this option, you have to get it done. I believe it's within 60 days. 60 days. It may be 90 days. I might have changed it, but you should try to get it done within 60 days. That means you're literally working on the online course about 10 minutes a day. At 10 minutes a day, or even 15, you should be able to get the online course done. Okay, so there's some extra information on the online course. Let's go back. So anyways, the biggest thing when it comes to navigating the website and signing up is take your time with it. There's a lot of information, but it's there for a reason. And once you go through the information, you like the program, and you want to sign up, the whole process is actually really simple. And most parents, in fact all parents, always say that it was actually a lot simpler. It just kind of looked intimidating, but it was actually quite simple. As long as you just follow the steps. If you're looking for a quick sign up link where it says just sign up here and fill this form out, no, that's not how we operate. Okay, most driving schools, they just want to sign you up, take your money as fast as possible, and then they say, oh, well, we'll create a driving schedule, but you won't be able to drive for 2 more months. And then you're saying, well, I've already paid them. My kid can't drive for 2 more months, but, so, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. We want to make sure everything is good to go. We take it serious. It's a serious program. I hope you take it seriously, too. Your student will get a lot out of it. But just take your time going through the website, and you'll see that it's actually quite simple setup. Okay, thanks for your time. Bye.